Do you think loving a dog is enough for it to trust you? The truth might surprise you. Every night, your dog curls up by your bed, watching your every move. But does that truly mean trust? How can you tell if your dog really sees you as family or if you're just sharing a home? In today's video, you'll discover the clearest and most touching signs that your dog has placed their full trust in you. And believe me, sign 7 will make you look at your dog in a whole new way. 1. They bring you their favorite toy. You might be surprised to know that your dog's worn-out toy isn't just for play. Many dogs guard their toys like treasures, so when they place one at your feet, it's their way of saying "I love you" in dog language. Sharing something they value is rare and only happens when they feel completely safe with you. They trust you won't take it away or ruin it, and maybe you'll play together. Has your dog ever gifted you something? A slipper? A stick? Let me know below. And if you thought that was their only way of showing trust, wait until you hear the next one. 2. They sleep in your room. Dogs choose sleeping spots with their hearts, not based on comfort, but safety. In the wild, dogs and wolves sleep beside pack members they trust to protect them while they rest. If your dog insists on sleeping with you or in your room, they're saying, "You're part of my pack." They believe you'll be there if something happens while they sleep. So don't shut them out. You might be separating your pack without knowing. Do you let your dog sleep in your room? If so, where do they sleep? But the clearest sign isn't where they sleep, it's how they look at you. 3. They make direct eye contact with you without looking away. In the dog world, eye contact is either trust or a challenge. Dogs only hold your gaze when they feel safe. If their eyes are soft, calm, and relaxed, they're connecting with you. Science has shown that dog-human eye contact increases oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers and babies. If your dog looks at you and gently blinks, they're saying, "I trust you." Don't ignore that moment. It's like a silent emotional handshake. Does your dog often look into your eyes? How do you feel when they do? And what about when you leave home? That behavior says a lot too. 4. They don't panic when you leave the house. If you walk out the door and your dog calmly waits, it's not indifference, it's peace of mind. Many dogs suffer from separation anxiety. They cry, scratch, or destroy things out of fear you won't return. But if your dog stays relaxed, it means they've learned something valuable. You always come back. True trust allows dogs to stay calm even when alone. Because to them, absence doesn't mean abandonment. How does your dog react when you head out? Share your story. And if you think that's trust, the next behavior is more like family. 5. They follow you even when nothing exciting is happening. You're cooking, folding laundry, or using the bathroom, and they still trail behind. Why? Not because you're fascinating, but because you're their safe zone. Dogs don't follow just anyone, only the person who's their anchor. Studies show that checking in constantly is an instinct from their wild ancestors, who always kept tabs on their pack leader for cues about danger, food, or change. So if your dog pops in to check on you, leans on your leg, or rests nearby, know that it's deep affection, wordless but real. Have you noticed how often they check in each day? And if one day they don't, it might be because they're lying on their back, belly up, waiting. 6. They lie on their back, exposing their belly to you. The belly is a dog's most vulnerable spot, home to vital organs. So why show it to you? It's not just a belly rub request, it's a physical expression of trust. In nature, no animal exposes their weak spot unless they know they won't be hurt. When a dog rolls over near you, they're saying, "I'm not afraid of you." They trust you'll protect them, not take advantage of that vulnerability. Ever seen your dog belly up in a crowded room? If so, congratulations, you're someone truly special. But sometimes Even a quiet gaze can say I love you more clearly than words. 7. They come to you when they're anxious. In a strange world, who's the first one your dog looks for? If it's you, that's a big honor. A 2013 study found that dogs relate to their humans like children to parents. They check in when they're unsure. If your dog runs to you, leans into you, or just looks at you during stressful moments, they're telling themselves, I'm safe because you're here. These little behaviors say a lot. You are their safe space. How does your dog react to loud noises or strangers? And if you thought they only come to you when scared, the next one will melt your heart. 8. They gently place a paw on you. It's not begging, it's not asking to play, it's saying, I'm here with you. Since dogs don't have arms to hug, placing a paw on your lap is their way of staying close. It's one of the most subtle signs of trust and connection. Like putting a hand on someone's hand, it's how they keep in touch without interrupting. Have you noticed this during your stressful days? They may be trying to hold your emotions for you. If the paw is how they stay near, the next sign might just steal your heart. 9. They mirror your emotions. You're sad, they go quiet. You're happy, they get playful. You sigh, and they come over and rest their head on you. This isn't a coincidence. It's emotional syncing, one of the strongest signs of bonding. Studies show that dogs can read your face, tone, and even hormones to understand how you feel. If your dog sits by you silently when you're worried, they're not guessing. They know. It's not instinct, it's a bond that's been built day by day. How does your dog act when you're tired or upset? And if you think that's the deepest form of connection, the next behavior will truly move you. 10. They sit with their back to you. Turning their back is risky in the animal world, and dogs only do it when they trust you completely. If your dog walks up and sits with their back against you, they're showing full trust. They're saying, I don't need to watch you. I know I'm safe. No animal turns their back to someone they fear. It's pure survival instinct. So when your dog does this, know they're telling you you are home. Does your dog ever sit like this? If so, they trust you with everything. 11. They lick your face or hands gently. Licking isn't just a habit. It's a social bonding behavior passed down from their ancestors. When your dog softly licks your hand or face, it's showing respect, affection, and acceptance. This is similar to how puppies lick their mother's face to show love and connection. So when your dog does it to you, they're saying, you're mine, and I want to care for you. Try not to push them away. It's one of the purest ways they show love. When does your dog lick you the most? When you're tired or when you wake up? 12. They yawn after you. You yawn, and they do too. Seems random? It's not. It's one of the strongest signs of emotional connection. A study by the University of Tokyo found dogs catch yawns from their humans, but rarely from strangers. It shows their brain syncing with yours, like two clocks ticking in time. This only happens when your dog feels truly relaxed and bonded with you. Have you noticed it? That shared moment of yawning, followed by eye contact, and maybe even a smile? Think it's just coincidence? The next sign will touch your heart. 13. They sleep beside you and snore softly. Dogs only sleep deeply, truly deeply, when they feel completely safe. If your dog chooses to sleep next to you, snoring gently, congratulations. You're their peace. Not the quietest spot, not the comfiest, but the one with you. If they can fully relax around you, not reacting to noise or movement, it's the clearest sign of trust. Have you ever heard that soft snore, the sound of comfort itself? If comfort can be heard, the next sign is something you'll feel with your heart. 14. They don't flinch when you raise your voice. Dogs are sensitive to tone, especially those with a rough past. But if your dog lowers its head, then slowly comes back to you after a scolding, it means, I understand, you're upset, and I forgive you. It's not that they don't hear the stern voice, they just know you won't harm them. Real trust isn't only shown when everything's perfect, it shows up most when things aren't. Have you ever raised your voice and your dog still came closer? 15. They lean on you, quietly with no reason. Not when they're scared, not when they're hungry, just gently leaning in and staying there. This is deeply personal behavior. Most dogs prefer their own space. So when your dog rests their head, shoulder, or back on you, asking for nothing, it's their version of a hug. They trust you enough to melt into your space. No boundaries. Don't push them away. Sit with them, rest your hand on their head, and feel that steady breath. When does your dog lean into you the most? When you're down, when they are, or just when you're there? Because in the end, trust isn't built on treats, toys, or commands. It's in every calm, shared moment. Now you know, trust doesn't come from a few pats or playful gestures. It shows in their eyes, their sleeping position, that look they give you when they're scared, and find comfort in you. If your dog has shown you even one of these signs, know this: you're not just their owner, you're their family. A dog's trust is a gift, not everyone gets to receive it. How many signs have you seen in your dog? Which one touched your heart the most? Share it in the comments. Your story might move someone else. In the next video, I'll reveal small behaviors that unintentionally hurt your dog and how to avoid them. Don't miss it. One misunderstood moment can shake the bond you've built. If this video helped you understand your dog better, stick around. You and your dog deserve a connection that's full and true.